All right, this is I think my third attempt doing this. First time I started up the video, screen just froze up. Apparently it was still playing, but screen froze up on this end, so had issues. Went to go try it again. It shut down on its own. So hopefully this time it's going to work. So hopefully you're having a great Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday, and hope better than today. It's been okay. Now last night I got to go to a local and they just lost a connection. So wonderful. um, Last night for a local cycle gear was bike nights. I finally got a chance to stop by and had a fun time. Got to visit with some people and had a good time. But anyways, what we're going to talk about today is have you just settled for healthy instead of being well? I kind of talked about this before. Let me go into it because I view healthy and health and wellness as two different aspects. Health, I kind of view as if you're healthy, a lot of times you check off the boxes by the doctor. You meet the ideal weight, whatever that is going to be for you. You're not honest. I would prefer you be not on be on any medications, but all your numbers are good. Your cholesterol, your blood pressure, all those numbers are good. And a lot of times the doctors will consider you to be healthy, even though you might have to be on medication to control some of those numbers. When lifestyle factors play usually an important role in that. So I look at wellness as going beyond that. Are you well? So healthy, most people think just physical body. There's no injuries, there are no diseases. Like, okay, good, I'm healthy. Wellness I look at as going beyond that. And that is making sure, of course, I personally view health at all three levels of body, mind, spirit, but wellness is taking those in well. Taking those beyond to where you're not just surviving life, you're not just getting by day to day, you're doing okay, you're thriving. You're doing a lot of the things you want to do. You're being physically active, mentally active, spiritually active. Now, yes, I know there will be limitations is if you had some type of accident or something like that, there will be certain limitations on your body and maybe your mind and spirit. But it's what you're able to do, not just what you settle to do. How many times have you said yourself or heard around other people going, yeah, I could probably use some weight. Or, man, I couldn't keep up with my kids. I was trying to walk with them and I was catching out of breath. They know they're out of shape. They know they could lose some weight. They know their clothes are fitting tighter. But even though they're healthy, but they choose not to do anything about it. They settle for where they're at. A lot of times they might think there's too much they have to do. When it's going to, yes, it will require a lifestyle. If you want a true transformation, if you want to transform your life, your current choices have led you to the results you have right now. So you're going to have to make some different choices. Well, one of the things you can do that, and we talk about here all the time, is what are the small stuff you can do? What are the baby steps you can take to start making those choices? Make some different choices. And from there, it kind of compounds each other. But that's where you start. But the main overall beginning point is you have to decide that you want to make a change. You have to make the decision and say, okay, I have been saying for years, I need to get in shape. I need to lose weight. I need to lose some inches. Fine. You have to make the decision to actually start doing something about it. No one else can. Well, technically, I guess someone can kind of force you to start doing it, but you're most likely not going to last very long because it wasn't your choice. It wasn't your idea. When it's your idea, when it's your choice, you're more likely going to stick with it. And there can be some frustrations in there because part of it is you may have to go through trial and error to figure out what's going to work for you, what is going to fit into your life, and what do you enjoy, or at least you enjoy this over this thing. You might not necessarily like lifting heavy weights, but you'll do some body weight exercises. So that's what I mean between the two. But yeah, it's choose to be well, which again, as I go through, it's taking your body, mind, and spirit, take all those different dimensions and taking it just beyond being okay. You're not just getting by day to day, you're actually thriving. Can you go through and do the activities you want to do? Are you able to pick up and move the furniture around? I don't mean being a He-Man, be able to lift over, but can you actually move things around? Can you pick up the groceries? Can you pick up your kids or grandkids? Can you do activities you want to do? Are you able to sit there quietly? Are you able to go quietly with your own thoughts? Are you able to go through your day without complaining something? Did something happen to the computer? Did somebody cut you off? Were you able to go through that without being pissed off and just go, okay? Do you have a connection to yourself? Do you have a connection to others? Do you work on your analytical mind? Do you already have a creative process? Are you aware of what you put in? All those things make you to be well. At least that's, again, this is all my viewpoint. This is how I choose to view it. This is for me with balancing the triad. And that makes all the difference. If you can have all those areas going through, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. And life can be so much better. You handle things so much easier. Things just kind of roll off your back. The ups and downs, you kind of go with the flow. And there will be some challenging times, but you at least have a better idea of how to handle those challenging times, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And life just seems to be so much easier. I'm hoping I kind of get that idea. Just realize, don't just settle for where you're at. Realize there's so much more. Appreciate where you're at. Be grateful for that, and also reach for something more. All right, just want to kind of get that, realize, don't just settle for health and being healthy. Go for being well. There's a difference. So that's what I got for today. Go ahead and do that if you want some help with that. In the description, you'll find a link to my Facebook group, some trainings in there. And yes, we will start working on doing a little better for the baby steps, hopefully July. But link is in the description there. Facebook, we got some free trainings in there. So have yourself a great rest of the week, and I will catch you on Friday. So take care and balancing to you.